Existentialist philosophers in the past have attempted to identify our mood towards the world in various ways, but that is the purpose of this video, to explore this illusory subject about our mood towards the world, which really does constitute our world, because our world is formed by how we feel about the world and time passing and things happening during those times. My mood towards the world is going to create the potential for what happens. I know this guy who is really, really angry, and as he thinks and as the things happen around him, he's always looking for reasons to get angry. So his mood is focused around anger and allowing the things that happen in the world to set you off. So this creates our lifestyle. So it's really important, the mood that we have towards the world, because it's going to determine our future actions. A virtue ethicist would say that you should spend your life becoming the type of person that makes the right decisions. So by studying and studying and studying, you will become a better and better human being who can make better and better decisions. How I engage with the world will determine my possibilities within it, and what I want from the world will determine how happy I am with it. We have like a prime mood which we usually exist as, and things in the world happen that affect this mood, but generally we come back to our prime mood quite quickly. So this prime mood is important because that mood in which we usually exist as will be the majority of the time that we spend on this planet. So we need to figure out how to adjust this mood to be most beneficial to not only ourselves, but also our community. What is it that we are trying to achieve with our mood? Because if we can tweak it by tweaking our input stimuli, then we can develop a mood that is most beneficial to us personally. But can mood really be developed, or is it something that is biologically ingrained in me? Is my mood a result of my DNA, or is it a result of my environment? Or is it a mixture of both? And to what degree can someone's mood be tweaked to invest itself in the most rewarding opportunities? Meaning, as this consciousness thing goes by, I value being relaxed. So I go through great lengths to make sure that my world is a relaxed one, so I can be a relaxed individual. I don't like a world that is crazy and things happening all the time. So I don't create a world like that for myself. And to some degree, we can create our own world, and that then gives us the opportunity to focus our consciousness wherever we please. And how are we going to focus our consciousness, and what are we going to focus our consciousness on? We create our life by our mood, and then we have to suffer the consequences of our mood. So we develop a lifestyle that can manage our moods. So the lifestyle that we create are created because of the moods in which we have. Desires can affect our mood, because if we want something and we're struggling to obtain it, then we can become frustrated, and that can have an effect on our second to second living experience. Most of my mood could be described as curious, because when the things unfold in my life, I am very curious about them. When I get a comment, I become curious. I don't go, oh, another person's hating on me, because they probably are. I go, what does someone have to say? Let's investigate. And then I go, oh, they have nasty things to say. Let's block them. Life's all about trying to create a lifestyle that can sustain your moods, because your moods really do direct what you do. And then you have to create a lifestyle that can satisfy your mood. So our mood really does control a lot in our life. So we should really reflect about how we generally engage with the world, and what we could possibly do differently to enhance our engagement with the world. Because isn't that what we're trying to do, is enhance our engagement with the world, make our actions more positive? And the way to do that is to learn a lot of philosophy, to dedicate your life to philosophical investigations and work hard day to day trying to solve the complex problems of philosophy. If we refine our reality to produce a delightful mood, then we can be pleasant both to ourselves and other people. Some people might say this directedness towards the world is the soul or the mind or personality. How I treat the emptiness will determine how I treat others. People who have experienced trauma might not have a very positive mood, and I empathize. But we should be trying to repair our problems. So we should be focusing on overcoming our trauma and then building a mood with the world that positively affects yourself and others. You might have to remove people from your life because you do not like your mood when you are around them. But there is nothing wrong with a solitary life. I wake up in the morning and I go, what am I going to learn today? What should I do with my day? Every day is like that. And every day I choose how I want to spend it. You don't have to fill up all your time. The silent moments are beautiful. The moments where you can sit down and do nothing are amazing and are the perfect time for self-reflection. Just because you don't have anything to do doesn't mean that you don't have anything to do. If time is something you find yourself having in abundance, then check out my other videos and check out my blog. The link is in the description. There's enough here for you to sink your teeth into for a long time. Your mood will depend on whether or not people want to hang out with you. Because if you have a negative mood, then people won't have fun with you. So if you want to be able to engage with people meaningfully, then you have to work on having a positive mood. And this is your general directedness towards your environment. It's the spark of life. It's where I make all of my decisions. Don't we want to make sure that we make the best decisions in life? I sure do. That is why I spend a lot of time trying to nurture this conscious ground that I live within, this mood, this directedness that I have towards the world, and I try to improve the conditions to result in a more mature outcome. I try to become a better person every step of the way. So I have my environment to tweak, and I have my psychology to tweak, and I tweak these things, and overall I get a much better product. And that is me. I am the product. You are your product, and you need to be asking yourself these same questions. I appreciate your attention span. Until next time, this is Wendell signing off.
In the depths of my mind, got thoughts to untangle. Wendell's diary, my guide to enlightenment's angle. Consciousness expanding, like the universe we see, questioning reality. What does it truly mean to be lost in the chaos, searching for some meaning? Wendell's diary, shedding light on my feelings through his words. I find solace in this vast unknown, exploring the depths of our souls. We're never alone. Wendell's diary. Open up our minds, uncover all the secrets that we're destined to find. In this crazy world we're chasing after clarity. Wendell's diary, let's embrace our humanity. Wendell's diary, let's embrace our